Well, hey there, friends. Welcome to this next installment of the Speak Like a Leader public speaking skills. We're just working our way through the pathway. If you're kind of jumping around in the videos, the pathway is this step-by-step guide that we've developed here at Speak With People to help you become a more confident, clear, captivating communicator. And so, boy, we have talked about a lot of great topics in this video series. I'm so excited you've been hanging with us. Thank you so incredibly much. Okay, this is step 8. This is the last step of the pathway. This last step is to craft the entire experience, okay? Craft the entire experience. You can't just get up and deliver. You got to craft it. Neville Brody said the way something is presented will define the way you react to it, right? You got to be able to lean into it. It's just a powerful experience. Effective communication involves the entire experience and the whole person. So here's our goal. We want you to be able to speak like a leader in front of people, which means that you don't have to be anybody else but you. You can just go up and have a conversation and speak like you up front. You don't have to have a speaker voice. You don't have to, put on a whole different personality. You just got to be you. And so a giant part of the course, speakwithpeople.com/speaklikealeader, is to help you just to be able to speak from the front in a comfortable way. So here's a couple of steps to do that. One, you got to make every part of your presentation, your talk, your speech, an experience for your audience. Think through the images. If you got screens, why are you just putting up words? Why are you just throwing up data? Show images. Get people responding that way. Bring your points alive. Use personal pictures to draw things in. Aristotle said, creative thinking is merely intelligent plagiarism. Craft the entire experience. My friend, Dr. Christy McMullen, who I talked about before, I'll tag her book here. She always gives scratch and sniff Snickers. Scratch and sniff Snickers. I can't say that. Scratch and sniff stickers. Not Snickers. Snickers would be awesome too. Scratch and sniff Snickers. We had another guest on the podcast, Jacquiline Farrington, who also wrote a book on presentations, and it is just killer. We'll link it in the description. But she talked so much about our body language in that episode, and we'll link it. It will be in the description. So make every part of an experience, for your audience. 2, make sure your body is delivering the right message. Make sure your body is delivering the right message. If you're tense and you're trying to communicate, it's going to come across that way. If you're pacing all over the place and you can't find comfortability, it's going to come across. If you're standing like this, if you're angry, if you're always looking up over here, you got to use the right body language. And so ask a coach. I would love to coach you. If you want to take your speaking to a level that you've only dreamt of, you can't even comprehend, I'll put it in the description. You can go check out the Speak Like a Leader private coaching. But you and I will work together for 9 weeks. I guarantee you will dive deep into becoming the public speaker you've been dreaming of. But one of the things that you got to be able to do, and a coach will be able to help you, or maybe somebody close to you, is you got to figure out the things that you're doing that maybe it's drawing attention away. Maybe it's a hand in the pocket. Maybe it's playing with change in your pocket. Maybe it's tugging on something. Maybe it's walking back and forth, looking all over the place. You got to be able to do that. And then the third step, you got to learn how to use your voice. Your voice is an instrument. Mark Twain said the right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. See what I did there? I paused in a rightly timed moment. Oh, pauses are huge. You got to let things sit. You got to use your voice. You got to be able to learn how to pronunciate things, and you got to be able to use voice inflection. You got to knock out the ums. You got to learn how to use your voice up and then your voice down. And then you got to learn how to whisper when you talk. You draw people in. These are all things that will just make you so much more of a creative communicator. Dale Carnegie said there's always 3 speeches for every one you actually gave. The one you practiced, the one you gave, and the one you wish you gave. All right, I hope this one was helpful about crafting the experience. I know I gave you just a little bit on each of these. Again, we go and we dive deep into this. How to stand comfortably up front, how to position yourself. Oh, it's just so helpful. Make sure you check out speakofpeople.com/speaklikealeader